Good morning, Miss Kelly. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry. I was in there making my coffee, and I waste coffee all on my shirt. But for some reason, I think my coffee maker broke because my coffee it come out. It's not hot. Now you get that coffee, you got that steam coming from it. Wasn't none of that. And I keep cleaning my phone off. I need a new phone. I think I'm gonna request a new phone. I think I'm gonna order me a new phone. Don't really want one, but I think I'm gonna order one. I think I'm gonna order one. I think I'm gonna order a new phone. Don't really want one. Coffee good. I had a rough day yesterday. Rough. Now this tastes like coffee. It's hot. Hey, I look rough, y'all. I look rough. I'm sorry, I look rough. I look like I've been out there, like I've been out in the street kicking boots. Oh my God, y'all. That's I took my brother to the doctor. It was more or less. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday too. I had to chase this boy down like he stole something. Like when I say I had to chase this boy down, I had to chase him down. I love my doctor's appointment. I told this boy don't go nowhere. Why he went somewhere? I'm fine. I'm fine, Gibson. Why he went somewhere? It's just like I am. I'm tired. Mm, I'm talking about, yeah, I'm not getting out the bed. Nobody asked me to do nothing. I'm supposed to go to a wedding Saturday. I got to do stuff. Thank you. I had to do so much, like, girl, Jesus, why? It's a lot. It's a lot. We sat at the hospital for a long time again, but it wasn't as long. I only think I did 5 hours yesterday. I only did 5 hours yesterday. I only did 5 hours yesterday at the hospital, which was good. It's too early in the morning for this. Too early in the morning. Too early in the morning for this. Is Big Goat 5. Hello. It's too early in the morning for a troll to be here. It's too early. It's not early, but it's early to me. 9:24. Didn't even want to get out the bed. Literally didn't want to get out the bed. I got out the bed just to. I said, ooh, let me get up and move around. When I got up, brushed my teeth, washed my face and hand, put my coffee on, walked, walked around the block, came back in the house, walked up the steps, and now I'm right here. I know the maid's man coming in today to fix my door. He asked me to call him when I wake up. When I get off the lab, I'm going to call him and say, you can come on and put it on. It took y'all forever, but I ain't in no rush. It's 8:25 for you, yeah. It's 9:25. So, yeah, I'm like literally time. Hey, Wes. I do. I try my best to take care of my brother, but it's It's drainful, y'all. When I say it's drainful, it's drainful. Then I find myself doing. Hey, Tracy. I find myself doing stuff I had no business doing. Once we left there, he said he wanted some chicken. His sugar was actually good. All his blood work came back okay. A1C had went down, so he did real good. Everything was really good. It's just the weight, and then my brother knows everybody. I said, this dude know everybody. Everybody knows my brother. I'm looking at, oh, we go in the emergency room. One girl in there was like, hey, Tutu, what you doing? They never spoke to me. They just looked at me like I'm crazy trying to figure out who I am. What you doing in here? He said, yeah, I cut my leg. You know, he didn't explain it to him. They talking. Girl said, looked at me. She said, hi. I said, hi. And eventually she said, hi. She said, that's my baby right there. She got good sense. She said, that's my baby right there. My sister, her sister was friends with my mom. When she said her sister, I said, oh, I know Miss Betty. That's her name. She real sweet. I know Miss Betty. She was like, yeah. And my other, She named this other lady who had cancer. When my mom had cancer, she told me she just passed away. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That was her cousin, or somehow that was her cousin. I was like, oh, I'm truly sorry for hearing that. But when she told Tutu last, she told Tutu, she said, I'm going to get that girl, whoever did this to you. And because she kept asking Tutu how it happened, who did it to you? She said, I don't play with Tutu. She said, that's my baby. I don't play with him. She said, I sent him outside. He walked with me. He helped me move. I gave him money. She said, that's my baby. Like that. She said, sometimes I even cook for him. And so she kept saying, that's my baby. I was like, where you live at? And she told me, I said, that's like 2, 3 blocks off. She said, yeah, he'll come over there and see me. She said, sometimes I go get him and tell him, come on, sit with me and watch TV. So he knows everybody. So we're in there talking to her. Boom, boom, another guy coming in. Hey, what's up, Marcus? He called the Marcus. You got a cigarette? Nah, man, my sister ain't trying to buy me a pack of cigarette. He was like, I got a couple for you. He gave him some cigarettes. They out there smoking cigarettes, talking on the other side. Let me remind you, it's pulling down raining. I say, my brother know everybody. I was like, good Lord. And they talking, chopping up. Me and her and they talking. We talking about my mother. And she was like, your mother didn't, she was like, your mother didn't pay. That was my girl. It was like, I loved the conversation me and the girl was having. Because the whole time we were talking about my mother. And we were talking about her cousin or aunt who had passed, who my mother used to hang out with. So it was a nice conversation. We was up in it. Let me remind you, I waited there 5 hours. And then when he told the girl what happened, he said, man, he said, I was on top trying to stick it in. Next thing you know, blood came in everywhere. She said, what you mean you trying to stick it in? Who you had in the house? She said, my girlfriend. I didn't know you had a girlfriend. Where you meet her? Then she started asking questions like I asked questions. I was like, oh, that's the little sister move she got in there. Hey, Stacey, that's the little sister move she started asking him. Hey, Wes, started asking him all types of questions. She said, don't make me F her up. And he was saying, man, you know her. She said, I don't know nobody. What you mean I know her? And he was in there telling her how it all happened. He was in the midst of getting it. And it happened. So I told my nephew, we're gonna check his bed out. Maybe he did it in the bed somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, he was talking to her and it was a nice conversation. Then eventually my, I say he found out 3 people up there that knew him. He was talking, conversation went out there. I let him listen to my headphones because I didn't want him to um, go off because he'll wander. So I had my beats on. I had these, look. He listened to my beats. He listened to these. He got these on. Listen to the music. He's good. He stayed around. He good. He didn't leave. He didn't do nothing. He was good. He didn't want to go nowhere because he get to a point he get agitated. He want to go somewhere. I know that's right. Thank you. Thank you. And he was like, he get agitated. He'll leave because he don't know. So we eventually go to the rest of the person. The rest of him, the people remember him from the other day. Lady talking to him. She thought, no, Miss White, I don't need you. All his information gonna pop up. That once again, his name. Boy, they called me and they said, Miss White, can you come in? After they said they didn't. He ain't gave, hey, Punky, he ain't gave them the wrong name. I said, oh my God, why you getting the wrong name? Spell it wrong, because he spelled it M-A-C. And the lady kept saying, there ain't problem. I said, because it's not M-A-C, it's M-C-F-A-D-D-E-N. He said, oh yeah, I forgot. And it popped up and I went back and sat down. When I say it was hilarious yesterday. It was hilarious, but it was time spent with my brother, because my brother, y'all know how he get. He get a little, ooh, crazy now and then. So he went to go, we went back there with the doctor. I said the doctor had me tripping because the doctor and him was having a conversation. I wasn't even over there because the doctor asked him what happened. And he told the doctor the whole story. Whole time he was like, every time I flipped her over, blood was coming over. He said he was trying to get it in. He said I was trying to get in. And at the end of the conversation, he talking about having sex or whatever. At the end of the conversation, the doctor didn't know to ask him, did you ever get it in? I said, really? He said, I'm just trying to see if he ever got it in. Got to do what he needed to do. He said, yeah, man, I did. I said, oh my God. I just died laughing. I said, Lord. Because he was asking what happened to his leg. And he was like, let him see if he could try to say, yes, he got his chicken. I'm going to tell you guys about that next. And so we in there talking. He talking to the doctor. Him and the doctor having a nice conversation. I said, I might as well leave out. He said, no, you can stay. I just want you to listen to him. He was like, sometimes you just got to pay him some attention and read in between lines. I'm like, okay. Doctor and him was in that junk cracking up. I'm looking at like 2 goofballs. Yes, I called the doctor goofball because they was in there cracking up like I don't know what. I was like, stop it, stop it, stop it. So he said, oh, his leg look good. I got to take him back to the doctor. I need him to go to his primary care doctor in a week. He said, where your medicine at? Tutu pulled his medicine out, showing him his medicine. He said, how you taking your medicine? He said, man, I take it every time I feel like it. I said, no, sir. He's not taking it every time I feel like it. He said, one every 6 hours, one every 12 hours. He said, yeah, this was 7 days, but he said you need it for 14 days. And he got the feeling his leg. He said, your leg kind of hard. It look like it's healing right. This and that. It's not that red. He said, your leg, I said, to me, like it got redder. And he asked Tutu. Tutu said, man, she don't know what she's talking about. I'm looking at my leg every day. I look at it. Ain't nothing getting red to me. So they talking. He was like, "Well, take him to his primary care doctor, and cause he gonna need 3 more days on his antibiotics." And he said, "Well, I don't need nobody." The emergency doctor said, "Bring him back in 2 days." He said because um, what he said because 2 days ain't enough. Now 4 days, I would like for you to bring him back on Saturday. You think you could bring him back on Saturday? For I can just look at it. He said Saturday I'll be here. He said it's a long weekend and I'm working the weekend. I'm looking at him like, dude, do you look like I want to bring him? But you gotta bring him around the same time because I don't come in the morning. I'm doing evening shift. I'm looking at this doctor like, really? You want me coming here on a Saturday? Really? I'm just looking. Of course, I'm gonna take him. That's my brother. So I told my son. I said, today is Friday. I gotta need to own my rest because literally, it's a lot taking care of my brother. So after we left, I think I'm gonna say 5:30. We leave out of there. Let me remind. No, I'm gonna say five. I'm gonna say no. It was because I looked. Me and him had walked up to the bus. He was like, he said, this is our word. You think you slick. You didn't give me no Popeye chicken the other day. You gonna give me some motherfucking Popeye chicken. I said, all right, I'm gonna get you some Popeye chicken. I said, I'm not catching no Uber. He said, we can catch the bus. We can catch the bus. I said, we gonna catch the bus down there. You know, I went to the bus stop, helped this old man cross the street. Let me remind you, people are so inconsiderate when it comes to people who's handicapped. This man was older. He was about 70. He was in the emergency room. I don't know why. He didn't have no shoes on, so they put a lot of them, what you call them, socks on his feet. They didn't give him no shoes, but they put like 3, 4 pair of them brown socks so he had something to walk with. Cause I guess he came there with no shoes. And he got his walker. He trying to get across the street. Do you know he had the light when he started, but he moved so slow. So it take a little time for him to get across. Do you know everybody in the world was blowing at the horn? Why the man try to go around and almost hit the man? Almost hit the man. I'm like, why the fuck? Why did they, hey Donetta, why did he do that? If everybody at the light and y'all got the light and somebody see it, why y'all blowing the horn? The person, I guess, got impatient because he didn't know what was going on in front of him, which I understand sometimes. He tried to go around. When he went around, he almost hit the man. I said, oh my God, so let's get this man. We're trying to get the man. We have him cross the street. Once we got him across the street, I said, are you waiting for the bus? He said, yeah, baby, I'm waiting for the bus. I said, okay, when the bus come, I said, Tutu, let's hurry up and get to the bus stop so we can hold the bus room. So I said, when the bus come, we going to hold the bus room. We going to make sure you get on. I said, you got money to get on? He said, I don't need them. I said, are you sure? Because I give you money to get on the bus. Him and my brother got in the head. Nobody have to pay to get on the bus. You got to pay to get on the bus. Point blank, you have to pay. DC don't make you. They're not going to argue with you. Walk on, get on. But I looked at the bus stop. I said, the bus don't come until 6, I think it was 6:05. I said, the bus don't come at 6:05. I said, it's past 6:05. Good morning, D. I don't know if I say your name, D. Freeze or something. I don't know if I say it right, but I be all over the place. He was like, I said, because the bus come. I said, the bus takes too long to come. I said, but I got to go. Like that, right? I said, I'm going to go here and wait a couple more minutes. And if it come, I'm going to put you on the bus. Like that, right? Bus never came. So I said, I gotta start walking like that, right? I can't when I'm energized, I gotta walk. I gotta walk. And I told Toots, I said it's only like 3 blocks. Come on, let's walk. So we wind up walking. In the midst of we walking, Toots is still running into people he know. We stopped. We stopped places and everything. We stopped in between. And I'm like, okay, I went into one store. I said, oh, they play numbers here. Let me go and play my numbers. When I went in there, they didn't have nothing for you to write down. They said you had that. They didn't have all the stuff that you needed to write. So I said, guess what? I'm not playing numbers in here. I'm not. So hey, Dexter, I'm not playing numbers. And so I went walking down. We went into the liquor store, stopped in the liquor store, play my numbers, come out to talk to some guy smoking a cigarette with him. I'm fine with it. I'm walking down, walking down. Let me find that they drag racing, police everywhere. They on this side fighting, over here arguing. I'm walking. I told my I'm not this not my elements. Not in my elements. I'm used to being in the car. I'm walking. I'm speed walking by now. I told Tutu, I said, hurry up, let's go. I gotta go. He listening to the music because I let him have the headphones on. So he in his own little world. Hey, K, hey, I mean K girl. So he's in his own little world. So I'm steady walking. I'm walking. I'm like, oh my God. Tutu, we gotta hurry up. He's trying to run light. I said, Tutu, do you see these cars drag racing? I said, you wait for that light to change. I said, they not going to go on that light because the police here. We gonna sit right here in the corner. He trying to go through the light. I said, Lord Jesus. He left me. My brother left me because I wasn't running no lights. But I told him, yeah, you move a little faster than I do. You go ahead and go through the light. He went through it. I know I'm talking fast, but you know when I talk, it's just like crazy. Coffee good. So we finally get past the light. It's a liquor store right here. All these niggas outside the liquor store. It's a curry out here. About 20 niggas here. It's a 24-hour store. All these niggas, when I say it was so, and I don't mean to say niggas because that's what because they hood rats. All of them out there walking up to us. You want some weed? You want this? You want some of that? You want to buy some cigarettes? I said, no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't smoke. No, thank you. I'm steady walking. Tutu said, yeah, let me buy a cigarette. They told him $1 for a cigarette. He said, nah, I'm good. I said, Tutu, don't you sell your cigarettes for $1? He said, I might sell my cigarettes for $1, but I ain't buying no cigarette for $1. I died laughing. Come my brother be hustling cigarettes. And he said he sell his for $1, but he not gonna buy a cigarette for $1. So I just looked at him. Boy, okay. So we finally get in the Popeyes. They arguing in the Popeyes. No type of organization. The manager in there yelling at everybody. Let me remind you, you're on Port. I think it's Portland, Malcolm and Portland or something. This Popeyes is really small. It's nowhere to see it. Literally, they in there arguing, fussing. Let me remind you, they drag racing up and down the street, different cars. Police over there ain't doing nothing. They throwing. It's just like I was so scared. Stuff was backfiring. I'm ducking like this. I'm telling Toots I don't feel safe. Like I'm ready to go. I don't feel safe. This is not my elements. I don't be in places like that. I don't go. I just kept telling him this is not my element. We up on the corner. After we got a Popeyes and they didn't put everybody out. When I said this lady went on everybody, the manager went on everybody up in there. She said, I got 2 lines in here. If you're not buying them, get the hell out of Popeye. I'm tired of y'all coming here littering and da 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 da. Banging this man. As soon as this man seen me, lie to you not. As soon as I walked in the door, he looked. It's like when I looked up, he had eye contact. He came right over there and said, can you buy me something? I said, sweetie, if I had it, I would. I would have actually bought him something to eat. I just ain't had the money. I didn't have the extra money. And the reason why I said that, because I still got to take my brother to the doctor on Saturday. When I say I've been spending money on Ubers and 75 $80 a day on Uber. I have to make sure I have money to do what I gotta do for him. If I had it, I would do it. I said I got a couple of, I said I got some change. This nigga told me he ain't want my change. He didn't want my 75 cents. I said, this motherfucker. I said, okay. Kept it in my pocket. Tutu said, give it to me. I said, I'm not giving you my 75 cents. You about to eat. About to eat good. So no, like that, right? So I went in to order the food. Up there ordering the food. The man said, we don't have no spicy right now. It's about 20 minutes on spicy. Like that, right? I was like, no, I ain't waiting 20 minutes. I couldn't do 20 because you can't wait in the store. You have to go on the outside. Too much on the outside because if you know, right here is the liquor store. Right here is the bus stop. Right here is another corner store with ASAT and all that. Right here is a row of houses and niggas all up and down on a row of houses. Right here behind me is the bus stop, but past a Popeyes back here. But it's niggas, just niggas. And I hate keep saying niggas, but people everywhere doing all types of stuff. I did not feel safe at all. And she didn't want nobody to work. I said, no, man, you can just give it to me. I mean, you can just give it to me. I'm good. I ordered my food. It wasn't what he wanted. I gave him everything he wanted. I told him, no, you're not getting a 12 piece. He wanted a 12 piece. I said, the most I get you is a 4 piece. I bought him a 4 piece. And the dude was like, wait, it's extra. I said, sir, I don't mind it being extra, but I appreciate the fact you told me. He said, so you want 2 breasts and 2 wings? I said, yeah. Tutu said, I want all breasts. I said, no, sir. Give me 2 breasts, 2 wings. I looked at him like, I had a coupon for my son food. Me and my son food, because I got a 5, I got coupons. It was like You can get 5 tenders or 5 pieces of chicken or something like that. I got the 5 tenders with 2 sides and 2 biscuits. I got that for me and my son, and ours was only $10, $9 and some change. His man, the food came to $43 and some change. I said okay, because I got him a soda, got him apple pie. I said I didn't want to get him apple pie, but he kept begging me for the apple pie. But when we did go, they did say his last was good. They was like his A1C had went down tremendously, which was good because I told y'all when he started his it was like 11, and I think the man said it went down to 9, which is good. That means he's going in the right direction. And when he got there, his sugar was 123, which was good. So I'm like, okay, I did give him that. And he got his food. We go outside. I'm ordering the food. I turn around. He gone. I'm looking for him so I can call the Uber. He got my bag. Dude would not come. I'm calling. Man, I'm trying to smoke this J. He on the corner smoking a J with some dude. I don't know. He said he know him. I don't know. I said, so do you know this dude? He said, yeah, I know him. That's my man from around the way. Yeah, I'm like, you on the corner smoking a J, young. Man, these niggas out here ain't gonna do nothing. He talking about the police. I said, Tuesday, that's not good. Don't do that. You can't keep smoking behind me. I said, Corona is real. You putting your lips on every. I was just going off on him. So we had to wait 5 minutes for the food. The man said, can you wait outside because it's crowded. I go outside and wait. I'm out there, don't want to be outside. People driving up on the curb. Almost got hit twice because they literally driving up on the sidewalk to park and park. Now, if you know this Popeyes I'm talking about, if you're from DC, you'll know that it's so small. It's really no parking space. They might got like 4 parking spaces. And when you come in there to go to the drive-through is so small. So once you get on the street, people just ride up like 3, 4 cars riding up on the sidewalk where we at, blowing a horn at us because we're on the sidewalk, which they should not be on. Want us to move. I'm like, okay. It's nowhere to really go. I don't want to be backed up in a corner because being in a corner is nowhere to run if something go down. Nowhere to run if something go down. So I'm up here watching all this noise going around. People drag racing in these fancy cars going down one-way streets had no business going on. Let me remind you, police on the corner ain't moving there one time. Ain't moving there one time to come get nobody. Nobody. I don't know, but I do know she was at the gas station because there was one lady and I only seen her. She was at the gas station. You know where I'm talking about? It's a gas station right down the street, like in the middle. And she was right there on Malcolm. I think Malcolm Street right there. She was right there parked. Never did anything. Like they were roaming wild. And when I say you would think it was summertime, that's how many people out. But this particular area, it's always like that. I kept telling Tutu, I mean, I feel so unsafe. Like, I feel so unsafe. I said, I don't care fuck what you want. You would never get no more Popeyes from there. You would never get no more Popeyes from there because what I'm not going to do is put my life in danger because I felt like I was in danger. I felt like my life was in danger. Like, I felt so unsafe. Then once we got outside, our Uber went from 10 minutes to 15 minutes down to 8 minutes. And I kept saying, and it wasn't the same. They kept canceling, changing, canceling, changing. And the more they did it, the more my anxiety, like, I'm ready to go. I'm going back and forth. I kept telling Sue to stop smoking off everybody. Dude, can I get a cigarette? That's my daughter. I said, you know, I told her, dude, I said, I don't mean no harm. Please get away from us and don't give him your cigarette. I say, that's nothing but a butt. What the fuck you want with a butt? This me talking to my brother because I'm upset now. I'm on the corner. I don't like being on the corner. Like, I'm literally on the corner. Like, I don't like being on the corner. And he keep talking to people, talking about, and I told dude, please get away from me. He don't want that cigarette. I said, that's nothing but a butt. I said, Tutu, I told you, you had cigarettes. You keep going through cigarettes. We can't keep going back and forth. You don't supposed to have cigarettes. I'm just breaking this down to him. And I'm trying to get him. Yes, I am. It was so much. When I say it was so much going on, I was just. It was not my elements. Like I didn't feel safe at all. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: we would never go back to that Popeyes ever again. I told him I don't care. I don't care. We're never doing that again. I'm never doing that again. I said, why do people go to this Popeyes? Because it was so many people. It was just no. It was not my elements. It was not. And then it started getting dark. When you start getting dark, you can't see nothing. I'm scared. Hey, Laura, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared. Like, it's not me. No. Yeah, and I just looked at him. We got it. We said then we got him. And I love people. I love my people. I'm not discriminating. We got in the Uber. I looked. It was a Chinese man. And no, I love everybody. We got in. I told him, no, you only have to come up here. Me and Tutu went running to the car. I'm walking fast. I got him in the car. We got in the car. The man ain't speak a link of English. I told the man, I live back that way. Why you going this way? That's when I realized his car, his GPS was in China. He drove us all the way around. We finally got Tutu home. He taking me home. He almost got ran off the road because I kept telling him, you need to get out of line. He would never remind you, he don't speak English. He don't speak no English. No English. He just kept, every time I said something, he just looked at me and threw his head like this. And I kept saying, sir, you're in the wrong lane. I said, this road about to end. We're going to be in the bushes. We're going to be in the bushes. I need you to get over. I need you to get over. And I kept saying, over, over, over. And eventually he got over. We kind of trying to take the accident out of her. Almost went in the bushes again. I said, not in the bushes, almost hit the rail and people blowing the horn at him. Do you know this dude tried to put me out? He tried to drop me off anyway. Do you know I told that man, I said, I don't mean no harm. I said, you would not be dropping me off here. I said, you have to call the motherfucking police. I said, you're not dropping me off here. I said, this ride cost me $32. You're not dropping me off here. You're going to take me where I have to go. He kept telling me, get out, out, out. I looked at where I was at. Nowhere near my house. I told him, man, you tripping. I said, dude, you tripping today. You better understand what I'm saying. Like that. He just kept out, 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 out. And I'm looking at him. I'm sitting back in the car by now. I'm sitting back in the car like this. Looking around like, who the fuck is he talking to? Because by now, I'm already frustrated because I had a crazy day. He tried literally put me out. Like, I'm like, you tripping. So I said, it said 22nd Street. You're trying to turn on 19th Street. Read that. You're not listening. I said, you're not listening. You need to listen to your GPS. I kept saying, listen to your GPS, what they telling you. I gave him direction to go over here. I told him, man, when I get the fuck out the car. It was just like, and when I got out the car, I swear, I know, no, I don't care how bad of a ride I had doing Uber. I know people knew they need their job. But I never want him a day in my life again. I put everything in it, and I hate the fact, I hate the fact I could not leave a comment because I would have left a comment. You do not need to put him with people who do not speak, English people with people who do not speak no English at all. At least some. He didn't speak none. If he did, he was playing on my intelligence. I don't know. But I gave him every whistle I want. My son looked and said, Mom, why is the car sitting out there? I said, he probably shocked because of the bad review I gave him. I said, no, I'm not doing it. He literally tried to put me out. And I was nowhere near home because he couldn't get his ride together. He couldn't get himself together and listen and follow the GPS. And it's speaking Chinese to him. He had no music on because he had to concentrate on what he was doing. I got in the house, sat on the couch, got right here, sat right here. My son said, you are? I said, no. I said, I'm fucking tired. I said, the day was just a nutty day. I said, can you clear my book bag out? Because I had stuff in my book bag because I knew it was going to be a long time. So I had to, yeah, I did. I really did. So I knew I was tired and I wanted to just get in the shower. So I said, clear my book bag out. Because yesterday, we was there the other day such a long time. I took water, this and this and with us. So we could have to clean my book bag. I went, got in the shower. Let me remind you, I still ain't had nothing to eat yesterday. I didn't have nothing to eat yesterday. I was going out for water because I had a doctor's appointment. And before my doctor's appointment, I really don't like to eat, but I did take my medicine. So when I got in here, I ate a biscuit. I ate a thing of red beans and rice and one of them chicken strips. I had to be hungry because I ate everything. When I say I ate, I don't normally eat a whole. Normally, I ate a half of one, a little bit, half a biscuit, half of that, and I come back to it. I ate it all. Got in my bed, told my son, I got to sit up for like an hour. I sat up for like an hour because I just ate. I drank a half a cup of water. I was out. I woke up 2:30 this morning. 2:30 this morning. I think about 2:30 this morning I woke up. And the only reason I woke up because I heard something, but it was my son. it was like, oh girl, it was a time. It was really a time. But oh, okay. But it was like, it was a time. I woke up, talked to him for about 4 hours, went back to sleep around 6. Then I'm just getting up before I went live. Told y'all when I did my little walk around. And that was it. Yeah, like when I said yesterday was a day, yeah, yesterday was a day. I couldn't do it. It's like, tears, you really, really tears. That's all I kept saying to myself. Really, oh God. Yesterday was a day. And then y'all know before I went there, I went to my doctor. My doctor told me I was dehydrated. I had to do my little I was like, she said, you gotta get your physical. I said, I just had a physical not more than 6 months ago. But she said, I forgot every year I have to go. She had to go on me to make sure I don't have cancer because my test results always come back messed up. And she said, you know, it's that time of year, da da da. So she went and did her little test. She came back and said, you're good. She said, everything's good. But she was like, you're dehydrated. And I was like, I am. She said, yeah. I was like, oh, how you know? Because she said, because your test result, because some test results, they can look on the microphone or do something. And they know, she said, you're dehydrated. And I told her, I said, I kind of figured, I said, I think I am because I told her, I said, you know, I had that surgery. I said, I can't get food in like I used to. One time I can get water in and then eat. I said, I can't do that. I was like, I might get in 2 cups. I said, but lately I have been drinking like 4 cups. So she told me buy some popsicles. She said, buy some popsicles, eat on your popsicles. She said, buy popsicles. She said, buy piny popsicle. She said, don't get ice cream. Popsicles would do you fine and you'll be all right. I was like, okay, thank you, Says. I'm gonna try to have a wonderful day. I'm not doing nothing today. Like literally, I'm not. This is a 4 day weekend, 3 day weekend. I'm not doing nothing. Like literally, I'm not doing. I don't even want. I didn't even want to get out my bed this morning, but I was like, let me get up, cause I tried to put the video up yesterday. By me doing so much, the video was acting stupid. Cause I record me the other day when I was out the first day, which was Tuesday, when I was out on a bus and this and that. But when I say yesterday was a day. Whew. Because yesterday I did the same thing. Because yesterday I had my doctor's appointment. For my doctor's appointment, I found out that we had transportation. So I had transportation. I was getting out the car. I said, can I get out right here? He said, why? I said, because I'm about to go on the train. He said, I know I'll take you to the train station. Even though it says so. I said, okay. He took me to the train station. I got on the train, caught the train. Then I got to Anacostia. And for Anacostia, I tried to wait for a bus, but I had just missed the bus. And I would have had to wait 30 some 20 more minutes. And I was like, I'm at, yeah, the flea market is not under State Armory Bridge no more. I don't know where's it at. I actually don't know where's it at. I do know for a fact it's not there no more. Um, so yeah, yesterday was just it was a day. It was a day. And I'm tired. I'm still tired. I'm like literally still tired. My body I know my body feel tired. So I'm not gonna do too much of anything today. I'm not gonna do because the one of the St. Army they put all these bricks down there that people can't go and put nothing. So I don't know where they've been relocated at. And for a little while they were back there for a little while in a little tiny space and they were all squeezed up. But now they not. You going there on authority or something? They not paid. They not there at all. I don't know where they at. And the other one by Easter Market, that's not my cup of tea. That my cup of tea at all. But this is why I just wanted y'all to know what I've been through. What a day. And I'm like, I got my coffee, but I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry at all. But I am going to drink. I'm gonna order me some popsicles because I have no popsicles in here. I'm gonna order me some sugar-free popsicles. I'm gonna order me two of them. I already got it in my car. I gotta spend these $10, so I ordered 2 bags of that, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I got my things all the so I mean say eat on my popsicles all day. Try to get myself together because she said you're extremely dehydrated, and I'm like okay. I kind of figured that out. I kind of figured they would call for any credit added. I don't know what they talking about, so yeah. And I want to drink the rest of my coffee. And when I got there, my sugar was actually good. My sugar was like 108 when I got there, which was good. I said, "Hey," she said, "Did you eat breakfast? Did you do this?" I said, "No." She said, "You ain't had." I said, "I had some water to take my medicine." She said, "You didn't eat anything?" I said, "No." She said, "Miss Water, don't do that again." I was like, "Okay," but yeah, so I'm good. I know my coffee is so good, y'all, and it's warm, it's lukewarm, but it's the best thing ever right now. It's the best coffee ever. Best coffee ever. And I'm supposed to go to a wedding tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. I called my girlfriends. I text them. I said I cannot go because I gotta do stuff for my brother, and I don't want to go. I honestly don't want to. I'm just like exhausted. I want to go do what I gotta do. And if I take him tomorrow morning, early in the morning, it's gonna be another long day, and I can't sit nowhere long. So yeah, that's it. TT Squad. I'm gonna get up off this live. I'm actually gonna take out some chicken today. I drink Crystal Light, but Crystal Light to the point I can't even put a whole one in my glass. I put a little bit. I can't tolerate Crystal Light no more. Nope, not like I used to. I used to drink Crystal Light. It would help me get through. It won't. Not no more. Not no more. Oh, let me tell you, y'all. I went to my doctor. I ain't lose no weight and I ain't gain no weight. I was telling my stop. This is my doctor. Me and her. I'm gonna say her name Gomez. I'm gonna just say her name is Gomez, Dr. Gomez. I'm in this thing with this lady. I said, "Ma'am, I ain't losing no weight or gain no weight." I said, "What's going on?" Cause I walk all the time. She gonna say, "Miss Walter, you going to do menopause. When you going to do menopause, it's harder to lose weight." I said, "What?" I said, "Man," I said, "Every time you turn around, y'all come up with something about weight." I said, "It's hard to do this when you get to a certain age. It's hard to do this when you get a certain." I said, "I'm tired of it." She just looked. I said, "Can you just cut my stomach off? Can you just cut my hey, Jess, can you just cut my stomach off? We all be good." That's all I kept telling her. Cause remind you, I'm getting a physical. When I'm getting a physical, she was like, "Y'all know I got a big belly." She was like, "It's a little more down there." She was like, "You need to what she said." I said, "She said it's more than that. You don't want to be breaking out and getting no rashes because you know I got a stomach." I said, "That's why I said I take a lot of showers because my stomach is over my coochie like that way. So I take a lot of showers to keep it clean before it won't get more." But she was like, "It's really more." She said, "It's not it ain't no skin tan. I'm just letting you know it's real moist and it shouldn't be moist in there." She was like, "You need to when you put your clothes on, take your shirt and tuck it underneath your stomach." I said, "What?" I said, she said, "Take your shirt and tuck it." I said, "I would not do that." I said, "Can you cut my stomach off?" I said, "I have no legs. Only thing I got is stomach." I said, "Can you cut my stomach off?" I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. I'm not, come on now, make it make sense. And she just looking at me. I said, "What I look like taking my shirt and tucking it in my stomach?" She said, it need to stay dry down there." I looked at her like, "No, I would not be doing it." I said, "You need to put a request to get my stomach cut off." Let me remind y'all, I'm laying back on the thing, laying back there because she got to, do her little thing that she got to do. And I'm telling her, when I say I'm dead serious, I'm dead. She said, "Try sit ups." I can't, I try sit, I can't do no sit up. But I used to do sit ups back in the day. But the fact she told me to take my shirt, she said, "Take your shirt and put it underneath your stomach." Like, who does that? Hey, Drew, who does that? I'm looking at her like, this lady's tripping. I'm looking at her like she tripping, y'all. Like, really? No, I'm not doing that. You sure can, Drew? Go ahead. Tell me. And I'm like, I never heard nothing like that. Hey, Miss Karen, I never heard nobody say that. And I'm looking at her like she crazy. Like when I'm not really looking at her because I'm laying back, but I'm looking at her like, really? And I'm holding my stomach. I said, "Do you need me to hold my stomach up while you doing what you do?" "No, I don't need you. I'm just letting you know." But the fact she told me to put a shirt on and she said for her to tell me to take my shirt and tuck it under. I'm just looking at it like, Lord Jesus, like no, we're not doing that. She said I would have been uncomfortable. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told her. I said cut it off. I said you need to put it in my child that my stomach is covering my coochie and cut it off. That is affecting me. Yeah, it's irritating. That's what I told her. I was just going. I was laying into it. Well, Miss Waller, your insurance ain't gonna pay for. How you know? Did you put it in? Did you put it in? Like that. So I was like, because I was like, I don't have no legs. Only thing I got is stomach. Who gonna do that? Who the fuck gonna do that? Like I'm looking at her like I'm not taking my shirt put underneath my belly. No, that don't even make sense. No, I told her I said that's why I take a lot of showers. I'm not even gonna lie. I might bathe maybe three times. Yeah, they do. She wouldn't. She said my insurance won't pay for it. And I told her, how would you know if you don't put it in? I sure enough told her that. So I go back in 3 months to do more blood work because you know they have to check make sure I did my diabetes. So I'm like, okay, all right. I'm not doing that. I would continue taking showers. I take like 3 showers, maybe 3 to 4 showers a day. But I always, cause I know I'm big and I don't want to. I don't want to stink. Oh, try baby powder, cornstarch to keep it dry. Yeah, I'm like, I prefer the cornstarch. I'm not big on baby powder at all, cause that was one of my mother go-to baby powder. Even though she used it, it still used to always keep her kind of wet down there. So now I'm not going to use the baby powder. Oh, find a place to and see if they accept my insurance. You know what? Yeah, cause I told her, I said you don't need it. I said, look, I was like, you don't need it, but take a little bit off. She kept trying to deflect the conversation. She kept trying to deflect the conversation, and I told her, I said, "You trying to deflect the conversation I'm having about my stomach?" I said, "Dr. Gomez, I'm really serious about this." Well, Miss Wallace, you don't need it. She was like, "Just do what I say, and you'll be all right." I'm looking at her like, "Bitch, I said I need it." Like, okay, I ain't saying it to her, but I was saying it in my mind. But it was like, y'all stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking nothing putting down there. I'll continue taking showers and just making sure it's dry, but I'm not taking nothing putting down, putting underneath my stomach. I wouldn't even feel okay. If you want the advice and you're serious, you need to put in the comments for the females that don't know your roommate to answer the question because I have no clue what you're talking about. And Andrew. So yeah, I'm not doing it, y'all. I'm not doing that. Not doing it all. I'll continue taking showers like I normally do. But the fact she said that to me, y'all, just like this lady tripping. This lady tripping. And then when she was down there, I'm still you know they doing what they gotta do because you know we get our little past me. She down there, she kept saying, "Well, I don't see nothing." I'm like, "What you mean?" She said, "You need to scoot down a little bit more." I said, "If I scoot down anymore, you got to call somebody come here to help get me up." I told her just like that because my butt don't have nowhere more to go. Then she said, "Okay, go, okay, go." Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just like yeah. Yeah, and this test was to make sure I don't have cancer. So she'll send it. I always come back positive VP. What is it? VP. What is it? VP something. I can't think of the name of it. I always come back positive for that VP. Then I always have to go to a specialist every year, and they go on me, clip me, and say, "Oh, it's come back negative." I can't even think. VP. What is the name of VP? No, we're not going to judge you. We don't, no judgment here. I'm trying to think of MVP or PVP, VPP, something. I always come back positive for that. Every year. Every year I do my, and I always go down to the doctor and they always go on me clip and put a tampon in and da and always come back negative. So I do that every year. I've been doing that for the past 6, 7 years. I can't think of the name, but is it, yes, it is, Miss Moore. It's such a beautiful day. I'm trying to think. What is it? VP? It's in everybody, but I can't. It's in all females, but I can't think of it. I cannot think of any other time when I was telling my sister about it, it came right to me. She said, "Oh yeah, I know you go over here." I'm like, "Yeah," but I can't think of the name of it. It's not at the tip of my tongue right now. It's not at the tip of the tongue. But I know one thing. I think I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna make me I think I'm gonna eat some cottage cheese and peaches this morning for breakfast. No, I gotta get some water in. I gotta try to get some water in. I gotta let my doctor told me to eat popsicles, and I know if I eat, but she said popsicles won't make you full because you're sucking on it, so it don't make you full. So I gotta order me some popsicles when I get off this line. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I'm gonna do a Walmart haul this morning. If I had a ride, I would definitely go to the store because it'd be cheaper going to the store. But everybody don't always have it. That's one thing about it. I can go to Safeway or Giant. I might. It's kind of nice outside. I might walk to the Safeway or something like that. I might walk to Safeway. Catch the train to Safeway or something. Go to a store or something. I might do that because I got money on my card. And then you know what I do? The fact I don't have a car, it makes me get out more around see Washington D.C. and all that. It's not as bad as a lot of people make it. Just like it's a lot of drama. That's all. I just don't like the buzz. Wait till y'all see this video that I had. When I say this video, I'm gonna try again to put it uploaded. It would not upload no matter what I did. I say I could not get it upload like I wanted to, because I told you I was gonna put the video out. It wouldn't do it. That's the only reason why y'all didn't get a video. It would not upload to YouTube. Like it uploaded on my phone, but it won't upload to YouTube. And I think it has a lot to do with me. So okay, mom. Yeah, HPV. That's what it is. Thank you, Curl. Every year I come out positive for that, and they always have to check. They make sure it ain't cancer. So when I went there, because I had told her, I'm like, I just did my physical. She said, no, but it's the physical for this, and I said, oh, okay. So yeah, yeah. So there. That's what that was for HVP, and I do it every year. I've been doing it for about the past 5 years. So yeah, that's what I had to do. And she'll get the test results. Test results probably take about, she said Monday's a holiday. It'll be in by, I think she said by Tuesday or Wednesday. They'll call me and then she'll call me in, tell me come and get my referral. And my referral, I go take it, my referral to a GW, it's my hospital. Take it on and go to, what is it? I think it's Pennsylvania Avenue. I go to, no, not the one in Pennsylvania. The one that I normally go to is it's up in Georgetown to go get it checked out. The only thing I don't like about it, it hurt. And Andrew, that's not a problem. Anyway, yeah, that's what he made. I'm reading his comment because he made it sound like he need help. He don't need help. He just on there trying to play games. He has nothing else to do. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm going to take care of that, and that be good. That's it. That's all. Take care of that. Go when they give me the referral. Go ahead and go get it. And then next month it be time for me to go get my breast done. So yeah, it's that time of year. Hey Miss D. Hey Miss D Parker. Hey Miss Parker. That's it. That's it. There's a lot of stuff just going on. And it's just like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And I'm trying to make the best out of the situation and do as much as I can as possible and try to take care of myself in the process of taking care of my brother. Okay. My son get a little frustrated. He be like, you taking care of everybody else, who gonna take care of you? Da 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 da. And I try to tell him, sometimes it's not about me. It's sometimes it's not about me and what I need to do. I said, because I'm going to be okay. I'm going to take care of myself. Sometimes you got to take care of us. You know, you got to take care of us sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes you got to take care of us. It's not all about mommy. I don't understand what you're talking about. I ain't paying you no attention. It is all about you. I'm like, he just being the son of that son here. It's not wrong. You just trying to make sure your mom okay. I understand it, but I'm good. I'm going to be okay. That's what I told him. Because I don't want him to worry about me. You know, kids worry about their parents. Especially, I'm the mother and the father to him. So he worry a lot. He worry a lot. Yeah, I understand it's true talk, but her angel, he worry a lot, and I don't like for him to worry. You know, don't worry about me. I'm gonna be all right. I told him I'm gonna be fine before I let anything happen to me. I'm gonna make sure I'm good because I gotta make sure you're good. So I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. I'm not gonna not take care of somebody else and don't take care of myself. It doesn't make sense because if I'm sick, how am I gonna take care of somebody else? Like, no, I'm good. So he worries a lot about that. So I try to keep him upbeat about it. That's it. That's it. That's all. I had nothing to do today. I think I'm gonna go out. I did go for a walk. No, I'm gonna stay in the house. His sons don't play about their mom. I know, cause he like, ooh, yeah, if y'all only be hearing my son and he be talking. I be looking at him like, who you talking? He said, Mom, real talk. Da 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 da. Kids. I'm like, okay. I know one thing. I'm gonna get my nails done. Monday a holiday. I probably gonna get my nails done Monday, cause they need to be done. I'm gonna get them done, get them cut down. She said, I have two. I know that's right. Yeah, kids in general don't play about their mom, but sometimes you just need to be like, and leave it alone. Just leave it alone. But it is what it is. I know I'm cooking dinner today, and I noticed I have nothing to go with it. Like, I have no. I went shopping, but I have all these meats. I didn't buy nothing. Like, I didn't buy no sides, and I'm like, I ain't cooking no macaroni and cheese. And my son don't eat. He don't eat potatoes, mashed potato. But he don't eat my mashed potatoes. Let me say that he don't eat my mashed potatoes. He don't like my mashed potatoes. I like, but yeah, that's what I don't know. I gotta think about what I'm cooking for dinner. Day Friday. I got some see I got fish. I don't have no fish. I don't buy fish. I don't buy fish. Not like I used to. If I buy it, I eat it on the outside. Mm. Oh, teacher's wild, teacher's wild. Let me get up out of here. I don't hear nothing else. I appreciate y'all listening to me right now about my yesterday because yesterday was a crazy day. Yesterday was crazy. OMG, girl, when I he said when I put these ties of pantyhose on, man. I'm sorry, I had I didn't mean to laugh at this comment because I read it for he said OMG. Oh my god. I didn't mean to laugh at this comment, but I got to read it. He just tripping. um forgot what I said. I said when I'm gonna cook for dinner. I'm gonna make some I make some wings. I make some party wings. I make some party wings and make a salad. That's what I want to do. Make some party wings and make a salad. I made some garlic party wings. I made some good. I made some good party wings. Make some very good party wings and put some garlic on it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take them out about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I take the party wings out, and then I got some day Friday seafood. I got some crab. I got some shrimps, and I got some crab cakes. Yeah, it was. She said this. It was. I try not to laugh. Oh man, yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do later on. I'll make a nice little salad with that, and that's be it. That's it. That's it. Y'all, let me get up off this lab. My coffee is. Yeah, let me get up off this lab, y'all. I like the fact y'all listened to me rant about my day yesterday because it was crazy. Hopefully, I don't have to take him Saturday, but probably have to take him Saturday to the doctor. I really don't want to go, but I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm gonna rest all day today and take him where I gotta take him tomorrow, TG Squad. I'm gonna rest the rest of the day. I ain't gonna cook until later on when I get up off this line, because I already had a shower, brush my teeth, wash my face and hands. I probably sit up here and watch a little TV. I was gonna go outside, but I said no. So it's kind of cold outside. DC, I don't know what they want to be cold. I don't know what they want to do. Honestly, this weather is so crazy because when I say the trees are blowing, trees, wind blowing, everything. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to stay in the house and get some rest and just chill out, watch TV, sit back, and relax. That's it. And do everything I got to do. Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't eat. Anyway, y'all, let me go. Like, share, subscribe. TT Scott, this dude is sure. Oh, Andrew is having fun. Like, share, subscribe. TT Squad. Thank you, y'all, again for listening to my what Thursday. Enjoy y'all weekend. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow. It all depends. It's how busy I am. If I leave out here early in the morning or not. But guess what? Like, share, subscribe. Have a coat sweater or something because this weather is not a joke. Do you know? Yesterday I had a jean jacket on, and I had a jean jacket, and I had a sweat hoodie on, and I still was freezing. Like it was still cold. Like yeah, this weather is no joke. You don't know if it's gonna be cold, hot, or what. Like, share, subscribe to this why I gotta go. I gotta go. Have a